Hello everyone, Rick Heppner Mueller here from Investment Planning Council in Altona. I hope you enjoy this November market commentary that puts recent world events into perspective. 2020 has had its fair share of volatility, whether it be the global pandemic, fears around the US election, or uncertainty around US stimulus legislation. They have all caused the markets to move to varying degrees. Market volatility is actually measured on an index often referred to as the VIX. The higher the number, the higher the volatility. The markets reached an historical high on March 16th at over 82. The most recent spike occurred on October 28th before the US election, reaching a little over 40 and then settled down to 26. As you can see by the red line, we have not come close to the same level of volatility that we experienced back in the middle of March. As the VIX goes up, usually the markets drop. Here is a slide of the Toronto Stock Exchange from the last year. Back in February, this index reached an all-time high only to fall a month later by over 37%. The market then made an incredible rally, reaching a peak at the end of August. The fall then saw a drop as COVID cases increased and the US election loomed. This decline, however, was just under 7%. To give you some perspective, here's a bar graph comparing the two declines so far this year. March felt like an angry bear and is hard to forget. It's natural to think that all events will now trigger this type of reaction. The US election and increase in COVID cases this fall felt like it could once again create something of the same magnitude, but in reality it was small in comparison. What happened in March happens very infrequently. The last time was in 2008. The volatility this fall happens far more often. Market pullbacks are normal. They can drop a number of times throughout a given year, and you can expect the market to drop at least 10% or more once a year. If you look at the Toronto Stock Exchange over the last 20 years and draw a line through it, you can see the trend is upward, but it's important to remember the path to growth is never a straight line. This is why it's important to keep calm during times of volatility and think long-term.